If you've ever followed the world of currency speculation, grab your seat, because today's topic is exploding across social media, chat forums, investor groups, and rumor channels. Something big is happening. Or at least people say it is. And the buzz is louder than it's been in years. We're talking about the growing wave of speculation surrounding the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnamese dong, two currencies that have fueled hope, debate, confusion, and excitement for more than a decade. And now, a brand new date is circulating everywhere: December 7. Some claim it could be historic, others say it's just another rumor in a long line of rumors. But no matter what side you're on, the conversation is dominating the space right now. Today, we're breaking it all down in clear, simple language. Why this speculation is building, how the December 7 date appeared, what's driving the hype, what investors should know, what patterns we've seen in the past, and why people keep returning to this topic year after year. Whether you hold IQD, VND, or you're just curious about the frenzy, this video will keep you locked in from start to finish. The surge of interest in the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong didn't begin overnight. It has deep roots stretching back through years of economic struggles, government announcements, policy shifts, and dramatic interpretations that spread quickly through online communities. When people hear about potential massive gains, even in the form of rumors, emotions run high and imaginations run even higher. That's why speculative cycles form, grow, disappear, and then reappear stronger than before. Today, the December 7 date is playing that same role. It has become a magnet for excitement, because people want to believe that a major financial shift might be around the corner. In reality, neither Iraq nor Vietnam has announced any guaranteed massive revaluation. But the speculation continues because of the way the human mind reacts to hope, uncertainty, and possibility. If you've ever wondered why these rumors stay alive, the answer lies not just in economics, but in psychology. The December 7 date didn't just randomly appear. In online communities, dates gain traction when a small number of influential voices repeat the same message over and over. Once a date is shared enough times, it becomes something people watch closely, discuss daily, and build entire expectations around. The interesting thing about dates in RV communities is that they often serve as anchors, moments people point to as potential turning points. When nothing happens, the date shifts, but the anticipation stays. This December 7 rumor has gained extra energy because it's tied to the end of year period when people naturally think about closure, change, and new beginnings. That emotional timing makes it more believable for some. But it's important to stress hype is not confirmation. Understanding the difference helps investors stay calm, level-headed, and in control of their decisions. Speculation around the dinar and dong isn't new. And if you've been around this topic for a long time, you already know that it tends to follow a familiar pattern. It starts with a small rumor, often shared privately or in niche groups. Then it spreads to public channels. After that, excitement builds as people start watching for signs: banking system updates, government press releases, international financial news, or policy announcements. The pattern continues until the date arrives, and most often, nothing officially changes. Yet each cycle strengthens the belief among some investors that this time might be different. That's why the December 7 speculation gained momentum so quickly. It fits the same emotional curve people have seen for years, and familiarity makes it feel more convincing. One of the reasons the IQD and VND attract so much speculation is because both countries have experienced complex financial histories. Iraq has dealt with conflict, inflation, and rebuilding challenges. Vietnam has navigated economic restructuring, modernization, and regulatory reforms. When currencies belong to nations undergoing change, it's easy for outsiders to misinterpret every update as a sign of a major shift. For example, when a central bank adjusts policies, some immediately assume it's leading to an overnight transformation in value. But in most cases, these updates are normal steps in long-term economic planning. That doesn't stop speculation from forming, because people often take real information and stretch it into much larger expectations. The idea of a huge RV is powerful because it taps into hope. People dream of financial freedom, paying off debt, buying a home, retiring early, or helping family members. When a rumor promises life-changing outcomes, it spreads fast, especially online. The December 7 rumor is fueled by that same hope. Some believe this could be the moment that finally brings massive value changes to currencies they've held for years. But when hope mixes with speculation, it becomes even more important to remain grounded and careful. Hope is healthy. Blind excitement can be harmful. Understanding the difference is what protects investors from making emotional decisions. Another reason speculation builds is the way online influencers communicate. When someone speaks confidently, even without evidence, their voice can sound convincing. Social media speeds this up, allowing rumors to spread to thousands of people in minutes. The December 7 narrative is a perfect example of how a date can escalate quickly. Someone mentions it, a few people repeat it, and soon, it becomes a topic of intense discussion. By the time it reaches major online groups, many assume it must be credible simply because so many are talking about it. But popularity does not equal proof. In financial topics, careful thinking matters more than loud voices. Investors, especially new ones, often struggle with separating information from interpretation. Information is grounded in official statements, financial data, and government policies. Interpretation is someone's personal guess about what those things might mean. When people confuse the two, rumors become easy to believe. In the case of December 7 speculation, much of the excitement comes from interpretations, not verified financial announcements. Understanding this difference helps viewers stay calm and avoid being pressured into decisions based on hype or fear of missing out. Psychologically, fixed dates create a powerful effect. They trigger a countdown mindset where people feel something is supposed to happen. This leads to increased excitement as the date approaches, and disappointment afterward if expectations aren't met. With December 7 generating so much noise, countless holders of IQD and VND are watching closely, wondering whether there will be a major event, but experienced analysts know that sudden, dramatic currency value changes are extremely rare and usually tied to large, transparent economic reforms, not secret schedules or leaked dates. The more investors understand the real mechanics of currency valuation, the less likely they are to be pushed by rumors. Financial caution is not discouragement, it's protection. Even if speculation is fun to follow, making choices based purely on hype can be dangerous. That's why many professionals recommend sticking to practical strategies, staying informed, understanding your risk tolerance, consulting financial experts when necessary, and recognizing that foreign currency speculation carries uncertainty. For IQD and VND holders, the most important mindset is patience paired with realism. Speculation can create excitement, but good decisions come from clarity, not pressure. Transparency also matters. Many new speculators don't realize that global currencies rarely experience overnight revaluations. Instead, changes usually occur gradually and with extensive official communication. This helps maintain stability in international markets. When a rumor suggests a sudden, massive change on an exact date, especially one not mentioned by any official financial authority, it's a sign to slow down and think critically. The December 7 hype offers a chance for investors to evaluate how they approach information and do they verify it? Do they question it? Do they reflect before reacting? These habits make a huge difference. The role of community cannot be overlooked. Online groups create shared excitement, shared worry, and shared expectations. When everyone around you is discussing a date like December 7, it's easy to feel pulled into the emotional wave. But community energy can also cloud judgment. Wise investors remain respectful, encouraging, and curious. But they don't let group enthusiasm replace careful thinking. It's healthy to participate in discussions, but it's even healthier to question and research independently. Past speculative waves show that dates often shift repeatedly. When one date passes without major events, another quickly emerges. This pattern has been seen many times with IQD and VND speculation. Investors who understand this cycle are less likely to feel discouraged or pressured. Instead, they view each wave as part of a long, running pattern where excitement rises and falls. Recognizing the pattern helps maintain emotional balance and prevents people from making drastic financial decisions based on temporary hype. Financial literacy plays a huge role in navigating speculation. When people understand how currencies actually function, including exchange rate mechanisms, inflation control, international trade factors, government policy, and central bank operations, rumors become less overwhelming. Knowledge protects people from misinformation. By learning the basics of currency economics, IQD and VND holders can make more confident, informed decisions rather than relying on unverified claims tied to dates like December 7. While December 7 is currently a major discussion point, most professional analysts focus on broader economic indicators rather than single-day predictions. Iraq and Vietnam both have developing economies with long-term goals that unfold over years, not days. Watching these trends can offer real insights into potential currency behavior. Insights far more reliable than circulating dates. Long-term thinking helps investors avoid the emotional roller coaster that comes with speculation peaks and dips. Keeping emotions under control is a powerful skill. Many investors get caught in excitement, fear, or impatience when new rumors appear, but emotional decision-making can lead to mistakes, such as selling too early, buying too much, or misinterpreting normal economic events as signs of something bigger. Staying calm allows investors to make smarter choices. As December 7 approaches, those who remain steady and logical will be in a stronger position than those who let hype push them into rushed decisions. Privacy is another essential part of financial safety. Some speculators feel tempted to share how much IQD or VND they hold, especially when discussions become intense. But oversharing personal financial information can lead to risks, including scams, targeted messages, or unwanted attention. Smart investors prioritize discretion. Whether December 7 leads to anything significant or not, protecting your financial details should always be a priority. Preparation doesn't require believing rumors. It simply means staying organized, keeping records, understanding your holdings, and having realistic expectations. Preparedness is good even if nothing dramatic happens. It helps investors stay ready for legitimate opportunities, not just speculative ones. Approaching December 7 with organization rather than anxiety allows holders to remain in control and confident, no matter what the outcome is. The most valuable tool investors have is perspective. Speculation cycles will continue. Dates will continue to appear. Excitement will continue to rise and fall. But those who approach these cycles with clarity, patience, and critical thinking will always have an advantage. Instead of chasing rumors, they build long-term strategies that protect their future. December 7 is simply another moment in a long story, not the end of it. As we move closer to the heavily discussed date, remember this: being informed is far more powerful than being swept away by speculation. Whether IQD or VND ever experience major shifts will depend on real economic developments, not circulating prophecies or rumor-driven countdowns. Stay aware, stay grounded, and observe the situation with curiosity instead of pressure. That mindset will serve you better than any prediction ever could. To everyone watching today, thank you for staying with me through this deep dive into the growing speculation surrounding the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnamese dong, and the December 7 date that's capturing widespread attention. Keep your expectations balanced, your research strong, and your mindset steady. In a world filled with rumors, clarity is your best investment. Stay smart, stay patient, and stay alert. And we'll continue exploring this topic as more information surfaces.